Nope. Yes. No. Yet. No. We're good. We're good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm the best. I'm not, but, you know. I don't know that we'll keep the webcam on. Because it's so... Why did my... Oh, there it goes. My little bar stopped moving. So I didn't announce this stream ahead of time. So we'll see... Actually, the replay for this has gotten more views than any other replay has on Twitch, ever. And this... So I'm just happy that everyone else is enjoying this. I think we'll be streaming tomorrow, which is when I said we'd be streaming. But today is more of a, I really wanted to play this. So we are. This is how this goes. Might as well. Have some fun with you guys while I play the thing that I was going to play anyway. I just got an infusion yesterday, so if my mind is a little frazzled, that would be why. Fed, stay. Choked myself from my own microphone. So apparently this is an ASMR stream. Oh no. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. So a couple people actually followed outside of this, meaning that they must have seen the replay and followed based off of that, or they followed based off of YouTube. So, Shadow Ninja Dark Wolf and Kicked Planet. Thank you very much. And a big ol' fat hello to Star Dim and Red Sky. Alright, so if you are watching this, I'm just gonna turn this off. Maybe I'll show back up later. One thing I want to mention ahead of time, because if somebody comments, does this guy not commentate? In the background, there is construction going on underneath me, a floor down, on the ceiling, meaning that it's basically my floor. And because it's using a hammer drill, an impact drill, whatever you want to call it, it can be really obnoxious, so at points I might mute my microphone, just so that you guys don't have to listen to it. I can't mute my ears, so that's, that is what it is. I'll have you know I'm giving up my daily rewatch of Doctor Who. It really depends on what season. I agree with Red Sky. It's entirely based off of what season it is. So this is a, roguelike game. In a nutshell. I'm gonna do what I like to call the Weasel of War ride. Season 2 of the new Doctor Who or Season 2 of the old Doctor Who? That's a real big question. I saw... who was it? I've actually had a lot of fun watching him on YouTube. Not that he needs my shout out. He's got like 100 and some odd thousand subscribers. Who was it? Golly. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was it Retromation or was it Wanderbots? Might have been Wanderbots. I think it was Wanderbots. Who has 384,000, so he really doesn't need my... Yeah, he did a run... Didn't he? Wasn't that him? Yeah, he did his Weasel of... He called him Weasels of War. So I just like to call it that. I have beaten the game now. I've done one successful run. I've gotten to the end of 2 other runs, but I'm going to take what are called oaths. I assume that these either are going to be added to the game later or they are unlocked after you beat the game again. I don't know. Because it's a roguelike, so the whole point of the game is you get to the end so that you can essentially start over and you unlock stuff as you go. Meaning, this almost feels like a... So roguelike means that everything is reset at the start. A roguelite means that you get things from run to make your runs easier. The runs don't necessarily become easier, but this is kind of a mishmash because of the fact that you unlock stuff. Anywho, I'm going to take Blood Pact, which gets me more XP and more score. But if any party member dies, it ends the game, which is a real shame. I'm also going to start the recording. So, hello YouTube. But we're going to take Blood Pact. Any member dies, it ends the game. So that's something that I got to keep in the back of my mind. It's why I've basically made it to the end and lost, because somebody's died. And because of that, I'm also going to take the Timid Oath. Whenever a party member dies during a campaign, blah, 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 it doesn't matter, because if I die, I lose the game anyways. So it's just extra score, basically. And then I'm going to take the Heathen's Pact. So damage dealt and received by ruin cards is doubled. Then it's doubled, but damage received from them is tripled, and then quadrupled. Basically, I just can't use any ruin cards, and I'll be fine. But the Weasels don't really spawn ruin cards, so it should be fine. Should be fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's good. Okay, pray, vitality, or a gift. Because I don't really want to die, I love it when it gives me vitality. Just everybody gets 8 actual extra health. Just forever. Runaway Bride is the first Donna episode for those that aren't crazy and have the episodes memorized. I didn't know it was Runaway Bride, but that makes sense. Okie dokie. Who's attacking who? They're spreading the love a little bit. So that's real kind of them. I've also sped up the game speed. Because for the most part, you don't watch this game for its animations. Really the big thing is that Weasels can spawn in 3 concealed blades. So you deal 2 damage, but you apply 3 bleeds, and you banish. So it's actually a really good idea. I did a run, and it was awesome, where I did a wolf and a weasel, but I wanted to do the weasel run first, the Weasels of War run first. And then we'll take a look at, what are we doing? Yeah, they're spreading the love. Then we'll take a look at something else. I'm gonna momentum. That's gonna get me some charges. Now, if you've not seen the game played before, I want to kind of explain things as we go, but you'll also see it. So charges, essentially, the next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, the damage is increased by the stacks of charge. So instead of this being 1 by 3, it's 4 by 3, so it's 12 damage. I think, if I'm doing my math right. Yeah. So we've almost beat them already. This game is one of those things where, if you watch as we go, it'll be fine. It shouldn't get you too confused. Vanguard deals 6 damage. If active characters in the front rank, additional 10 or 4, so it's 10. Well, it doesn't really matter. We've done it. I will take Flurry. So Overwhelm, for every stack of Overwhelm, this character receives 25% more damage from attacks. Very similar to Vulnerable. I think it does the exact same thing. The Informant, I don't actually know how this ends, because the Informant became a thing after I beat the game for the first time. As you turn a corner, you find yourself confronted by a wiry figure. Their identity masked by the dim light, but their noble birth betrayed by their fine robes. I know why you've come to Dawn's Point, the low, dry voice echoes off the cold stone. I can help you reach him. My family are being held captive in Old Town. Help us flee the city, and I will arrange you entry into the keep. Find a boat and free my family, then meet us in the sewers below the royal court. Do as I ask, and you will have your blood. You exchange a solemn understanding nod with the old wolf. Pardon me. Before he sharply hurries off. Big thing is just getting in as many combats as I can here in the first world, or the first level, because basically you're at the bottom level, then you kind of go into the keep, and then you're at the courtyard. But I want to get in as much as I can before that. Let's see. So they're attacking my Weasel up top for 16. I need to do what I can to remove one of these individuals before that happens. He's going to attack him, that's not a problem. I need to get rid of one of these rabbits. He's got some charges. Yeah, I got it. Alright, good. We're good. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just making wise choices, which I'm going to attempt to do. Looking at who they're attacking, look at how they're attacking. He's going to deal bleed. So, doing what I can to get him gone. He's going to deal for 2/3, so I'm going to go ahead and withdraw. Move him down. Now he can't attack at all. He's going to deal 6. I just need to kill him. Which isn't a problem. Actually, I don't think that... So there's the concealed blades. So the difference... the difference... I've learned some things. There's a big difference between bleed and poison, which I didn't know at the time. Poison ticks up constantly, not down. Poison also applies to armor first, and then to vitality, which is the health, afterwards. So armor is the 8, vitality is the 32 out of 32. So this is going to deal 6 damage to his vitality. Now, if he had 100 armor, it would still deal 6 damage to his vitality. Whereas if he had 6 poison and 100 armor, it would hit his armor for 6. But the fight's over anyway. Bonk. Probably using another momentum would not be the worst idea ever, but I don't really want to bulge out my deck. Alright, Merchant in trouble, Crazy Weasel, Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor is going to give me salves that I have to pay for. He's going to give me something that I don't have to pay for, and I don't remember what the Crazy Weasel gives me, so I might as well. The Weasel babbles at you with a manic grin on his face before sputtering into a fit of coughs. Want to change a piece of yourself? Hee. If I had more energy, I would definitely do this in some crazy voice. Just because I could. But not today. I'm going to transform a skill. I assume it swaps it into something else, but I don't know what it swaps it into, so I'm just going to take a strike. And swap it into an akimbo, I think. When this character dies, stacks of vulnerable equal to the marked are applied to members of their party. That? Oh! That... You know what? Let's take trauma. It's cheap. It doesn't actually apply any damage, but there are... Hi, Titan! There are, some... abilities that can cause bleed or like some passives and stuff. I'm gonna take trauma. I think that's pretty good. Off-duty guards, I can rob them next turn. Right now they're off-duty, soon they're gonna become drunk. So I'm gonna take a gander at what weapons we've got available to us. Oh, we've got some superior heavy armor, some superior light armor, which we definitively need to swap out. Bonk. There we go. I think we've got a bro weasel and a female weasel? I have betrayed the sacred akimbos. We've got the battle axe, which I feel is better than the hatchet. The battle axe is if opponent intends to attack this character, deal 1/4 damage to adjacent opponents on rank and gain 4 charge, which is nice. The halberd could be useful later. I'm going to grab a heavy armor, and the reason I'm going to grab the heavy armor, not the superior heavy armor, is the superior heavy armor starts you with way more armor and you gain 10 armor per turn, but you get too winded. And if I have to swap out a heavy armor for an armor, that's going to be what we need to do. You kind of see a theme with games combining deck games and other genres. I think there's a reason for that. I want my money! Alright, so there's the boat merchant that I have to pay. So I'll just go ahead and hire the stupid boat. You approach the merchant who stares through you with glassy blind eyes. Greeting, what can an old fisher do you for? You explain you need a boat sent to the northern sewers, no questions asked. I don't like the sounds of what you're up to, but the less I knows, the better, he says reluctantly. 150 florins and you'll have your boat. If that don't suit you, I got other stuff. I pay him. Search party. Fight. Okay, I'm gonna have to corrupt. So he's gonna... That's 20 damage up here. Alright. Guard. Guard. That will eat it. Then we'll round shield this, which gets me a free additional 5 armor someplace. which I'm gonna go ahead and apply up there. Then I'm just gonna momentum up here and just eat the damage this turn. Not much I can do about it. Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Was really hoping for a kick, didn't get it. I'm going to do the trauma first. Then I'm going to spawn some concealed blades and apply some bleed to him. Maybe, just maybe. That's gonna deal 6. I don't think there's anything I can do that's gonna kill him. That's gonna be 24. I've just got some damage coming and there's nothing I can do about it. Bonk. I'm just gonna have to eat some of it. There's nothing I can do about this. I haven't gotten the kick card that I really hoped I'd get. On the plus side, they kind of did their job for me a bit. Okie dokie. I forgot to equip the battle axe, didn't I? I sure did. Hello, Pixel. I want him dead. I technically only need to deal 2 damage to him. But I'm just gonna straight up kill him. That's gonna apply those, which I kinda wanted. Then I'm gonna take and flurry. So he's gonna take a pretty nice chunk of damage from this anyway. Or it's still gonna deal 1 and I don't know what I'm talking about. Who are you attacking? I really can live without that. And again, if I have to mute my mic because of the working being done down below, then we'll do that. He's been evaded, but I can't. Oh, hey, look. Okay. Who are you attacking? Gonna apply a bleed, which I could live without. Really? I could really, really, really live without it. Just gain additional armor. Ow. Okay. What do, okay. Do that. He's gonna be dead. It's gonna deal. It's gonna kill him though. There's nothing that I can do that's not going to overkill. There's nothing at all. So we'll just do it to... Yeah, we're good. Because I can't die. Wow, I got no damage. Wow. Well, he's gonna die anyway. This is all a waste of time. End the turn. He's dead. He'll bleed to death. Okie dokie. Rotate. I don't... Yellow Pat's crippled. That's not really... I'm not gonna move people a lot. Vanguard. No, I'm just gonna pass. Okay, let's see what we get. Deal 12 damage. Move. Swap the opponent to a new position. This character move swaps to the mirrored lane. No. Ruin a card. No. Transform each of the next 3 ruins. I mean, ruins are awful. Because of what I've done. Whatever damage I take is going to be multiplied by 4. Place this character's weapon card from any pile into the hand. Gain 4 charges and banish. Neither of those are great. I was really hoping for something a little kinder. We've got some intelligence. Never been accused of having that before. 2x4, 2x4. Okay. So that's 16. Alright, I'm fine. Grab that as well, but I'm going to spawn in some of these and see if I can't... Yeah, he'll bleed to death before he gets to go. Cool. So it's just one of them. He's going to move back there. Not that it matters much. So it's going to get that. Then I can momentum and get rid of the kick because it's useless. Now he has 9 charges, so that's going to deal a lot of damage. There we go. Easy peasy rice and cheese. Deal 5 damage if the opponent's in the back rank. Deal 4 damage plus 4 damage per character's level. The highest level you can be is 10. Which means that this damage, that could be... That could be, at the end of the game, really good. I'm not going to take it, but... Altars, a chance to improve. Yeah. Navigate some narrow shortcuts where you hear a crash behind you. One of your party stumbled through a rotten wooden wall. You peer in and see a humble cedarwood shrine. Smells like home. There's no signs of inhabitants, and the candles are freshly lit. Who erected it? So one of us gets additional vitality. I'm going to give it to the weasel that's going to take more damage than the weasels who aren't. I'm going to hide, which will get rid of that, and I can see what's here. Oh, loot. I'm just going to do a combat instead. I'm going to completely skip the loot. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Everybody's attacking him. Alright, so I tell you what we do. We do this, and we apply that to him. Maybe we should have given him the extra vitality. I should really move him back a row. So we'll do that. Then I'm going to do this. I just need to make sure that I do this to get that additional 15. He should be able to eat the rest of the attacks. He's dead next time he goes. Up. Yeah, we're fine. I'm fine. I'm good. He's dead next time he goes. No sense killing him because if he dies at the beginning of his turn, it still skips these guys. So the one thing that I have not explained, if you've not seen this game already, is anyone that we have, I can go in one turn. But the enemy's ranks alternate when they go. Important to note. Doesn't matter, he's gonna die. I'm going to do... Let's get rid of the strike. I'm gonna do that. Then I'll work on this one. There we go. I really like the weasels and their concealed blades. Okay, now apply more bleed. He's dead. Alright, that wasn't too bad. There's Calculating Strike, which gains 2 preparation, basically allowing me to draw more cards every turn, and it deals damage, so I'm going to take that. Lightfoot, spy cards. Let's take a look at the weapons and armor in the loot first. Boy, it sucked. Alright. And I'm going to check out the armory reserves. Basically, you have to choose... You approach the reserves, finding untidy stacks of weapon crates on the left and some chests of armor on the right. As you begin to inspect them, you hear the heavy footsteps of some guards returning from a You'll only have time to look at one set before they return. I can either look at weapons or I can look at armor. Or I can look up both, then I enter an elite combat. I'd prefer to not, at this stage, enter in an elite combat. I've not really gotten some of the cards that would really turn these guys into powerhouses. We're not quite there. I'm going to take a look at the weapons. Alright, so I've got Battle Axe and Battle Axe. Which I thought I'd put on him anyways, so that works out. Courage is nice. Courage. Somebody's going to get hurt, but they're going to gain an additional stamina. So some enders are hot on your tail. You find a corner. You turn on a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Hasselthwaite. I can talk. Yells over here, a hatch. Thing is sealed. He's going to smack it half to death. But he gets hurt doing so. He exhaustively bludgeons the lock with their weapon until it finally thunders open. Quick, get in! As he begins to heave the doors shut, a deft arrow finds its mark in their shoulder. And then we disappear into the shadows, so he took a bit of a hit, which is a shame. There's a heavy patrol, which I'd like to avoid. I'm going to get the middle row to start going. And then fight in combat. So we're doing alright. Alright, cool. I'm going to... Right, I was not using who I thought I was using. Spawn in some of these. 7. That's 10. He's dead the next time he goes now. I'm gonna do solid footing. Then I'm gonna just guard up. Okay, now I'm going to apply trauma to one of the weaker ones on the front. I'm going to spawn in some of these. Work on getting him to bleed. Oh, I just got lucky because I didn't know who he was going to attack. That worked out. Alright, that's all I could do. So you can see on the right is my discard pile. On my left is my draw pile. Once the draw pile runs out, then the discard pile is flung all the way back into the draw pile, but reshuffled. Okay, we are going to kick him so that they alternate turns, because he's going to hit for 12, and I really prefer that he not. Both of these guys are going to apply some bleed, which I'd prefer to not have happen. But there's not a whole lot that I can... Let's get rid of him, but there's not a whole lot that I can do about that. Who's he going to attack? Nothing I can do about that. Just is what it is. Ow. Ow. Let's go ahead and overwhelm him. Yeah. Easy! Ish. Characters in the back rank deal 6 damage. Party front rank gains 6 armor for every character on the back rank. That has proved useful to me in the past. I am going to quickly get Oakmont and put him directly behind Hasselthwaite. Let's go ahead and... We could use some help. Especially since we die if... We thoroughly lose if we run out, so... Hooded figure stops in your path. May the wind always be at your back. I could get salve, remove all your... No. Deadly harvest, deal damage equal to the... No. Your provisions suck. Oh, we've got some enforcers. All about to attack him for 20 a pop. Uh-huh. What can I do about... that? I can do that. Not a whole heap and load I can do about the fact that I'm going to have to take damage again. My little weasels could really use some superior stuff that they don't have. Let's do that. Smack them both. And I'll do solid footing so he can take the hit. Of course, he's gonna be well, this is how. Well, he's gonna get 4 bleed. On the plus side, that one guy died, but I really need this fight to end now. Sooner rather than later. And I think it will. Alright, it will. Deal 8 damage if the final damage dealt is 13 or more. Gain 2 stamina. And target 10. If it dies, you gain 2. This is free. 8 damage, so. What do we get? Whenever this character gains armor, additional 5. Whenever this character plays a card, every time you ruin a card, I prefer plagued. So whenever this character plays a card, 1 poison. I'm still going to give him an extra will. What'd you get? Gambler? Yep. Takes damage from bleed. Yeah, Gambler is the best there. And again, I'm going to up the will. Hesitation. Just can't let that expire. And now we're at the crossroads and we're fine. So... this is right before the first boss fight, and depending on who we get really dictates how the rest of this run's gonna go. Superior medium armor. Club and an axe. Whenever this character receives damage from poison, a random ally gains 3. That's an ability that has to be played. Whenever this character kills an enemy, 1 roar card is spawned into your hand. That could be good. Superior light armor, though. Wish you had something better. It's got a shield. Strange mist. It costs will. He's got 3 will, though. Do I want a tank for the front row? In the form of DeGray? Or do I want to grab Rentford, who could heal? I still think... I think I take this. I think I take DeGray. And then I just kind of kid him out. Grab the heavy armor instead. There we go. Then we look at the combat positions, and we grab DeGray, and he goes right here. There we go. Put both of the weasels in the back rank. We leave DeGray in the front rank. What boss did we get? Did we get Spitter or did we get the other one? Ah, poo. I hate Spitter. Spitter's annoying because you start the fight with bleed. Alright, we've got gamblers. Let's get rid of Rush. Okay, now DeGray doesn't have any bleed. Oh, both my guys here in the back. So we'll do rear guard. I gotta get through this. Getting attacked. He's getting attacked in the back. That's for 8, so we'll be fine. There we go. I will just start trying to hurt Spitter as best I can. We'll do this because we can, again. I don't have any ruins in my hands, and that banishes the card when it's done, so we will not do that. Ah! Ah, okay. Alright. I misjudged something. Okay. Solid footing for you. For you, we'll do some guarding. More concealed blades. More bleedy. Lemon. Bleedy. It's 24. It's not going to kill him, but... he's going to hit. Oakmont back there is having a rough time of it. I don't like Spitter. There's a much easier first boss that I prefer. Ah. Okay. What do we got? It's momentum, the long sword. Just so that. He's dead now. He's dead man walking. Dead mouse strutting. Whatever. And I will do this. More guarding happening. Don't know why I spawned those in, because I... just gonna let those be in my hand. Oh, there's some noises, so there goes my mic. Okay, so you're gonna hear the mic come and go. I feel a lot. Blood Frenzy's useless to me right now. You're in the front. Just go away. Thank you. Now he will move forward, I think, too. No, he won't. Not this go. Still. Let's apply some... Can I apply... Oh, I can. Look at that. That's... I don't have any more cards. Let's get rid of momentum. It's in solid footing. Put that back there. That gets his card at the front. There we go. Just gonna have to eat what we're gonna eat. Unscrupulous right now is kind of useless. Just kick him. That way he can't go. And because he's got the Plagued, every time he plays a card, a random poison's given out. So that guy's done. Dead at the end of his next turn anyway. I probably should have left him at the front because, yeah, I just took Stupid damage is what I just took. Don't like those fights. Double team's useful, so we'll take it. I'm not even gonna look at the others. Superior medium armor. Superior medium armor. Done. We got superior light armor. Let's grab the other. Stash a medium armor. I don't know how many superiors, but it's okay. Worked out in the end. How are we doing on health? I'd really like to level someone up. Really, 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 really would. Health is all right. I'm not going to take wealth. So... probably best to level up the bear. Not that I really want to level up the bear, but I think I'm going to level up the bear. Because the other two are closest to being leveled up already. Fortress, because he's in the front, I'm going to take. This character has no... yeah, that doesn't matter. If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, that's not worth it either. Instantly more combat. Versus harder enemies. No kick. Let's get rid of trauma. Didn't really get what I wanted. Wow, those two are attacking Hesselthwaite. Not that it's a huge deal. He has plenty of armor to take it, but... so, that's 9 and 8. So yeah, we got enough armor to take that, but... what can I do? He's on the front rank, so using him... I want to take out the weakest first. Everything else... I'm going to play Rush and this. Primarily just because... actually, you know what? I'll just continue to play cards by him. Spawn in the Concealed Blades. Yeah. We'll call that. Get rid of Unscrupulous. Anyone intend to attack not him? No. I will do the double team. So what that does is gain 6 armor and 1 charge. If this character has any adjacent allies of the same race, they gain 12 and 5 charge. Which is just ridiculous. Kick him. We'll also play the rear guard. Rear guard with him. Yeah. He's dead now. Doesn't necessarily know it yet, but he's dead now. The big thing with Weasels is just applying as many status effects as you can and killing them that way. We got a footman here. Let's get rid of solid footing. Gonna apply Fortress. Big thing is you can't be moved if you use Fortress, otherwise you get pacified. So that's an unfortunate thing to keep in the back of our mind. I'm just going to continue to apply some bleeds as best I can to this guy here. I want him gone. Yeah, we're good. Ah, bleeding. Okay, if possible, I would like... you're dead at the beginning of your next turn. Just all the bleeds that we can find. Just all of them. He's actually dead at the beginning of his next turn, too. I'm still going to take this 3 bleed. No healing, but he's dead now. 18 to 9 should be. Yeah. I can math. None of those are good. Now, one thing I've not asked is how's everyone's day going? I don't want fight or flight, so I'm going to discard a random combat. I guess I'll do high spears, because again, I don't want the standard parish. I've got an angry mob. Or I'll just do the combat. I should be fine. Okay. So 24 damage is going to go back to you. This is a crying shame. We will go ahead and do this, I think. Basically, because it spreads the love there. Then... Apologies, I muted the mic because I thought we were going to have a problem. Ended up not having a problem. Go ahead and guard up. Just want to apply some bleeding over there. I think we'll wait. 15-hour road trip yesterday, now you're back home and slept for most of the day. Oh, they kindly spread the love for me. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to use that. Oops. Oh, well. Okay, he's dead now. He doesn't know it yet, but he's dead now. Okay. Meanwhile... he's gonna take 10 damage if nothing else is applied to him. Okay, let's see here. Okay, he's now dead too. I'm gonna kick him and then... It's just the fight of the status effects. It's obnoxious. I'm gonna just use that card because I don't have any ruined cards in my hand. It's across the country for my cousin at the beach to back home. Let's get rid of momentum. So I don't think I'm gonna need it. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Okay. Pincer could be good. And I've not used that card a ton. I'm just gonna take another combat. Gotta get that XP. Okay. Maybe I should have just passed on the whole. Pick the one with the lowest amount of health. Work on him. Okay. Meanwhile, just want to kill him. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I might, but I don't think that's 14. Oh, I do. I will. I did just enough. Cool. You only got a sprained ankle and a bruised knee while you were there, and you're excited. Do the rear guard. Okay. We'll do fortress, we'll do a guard as well. Yeah. I think we're doing all right. Yeah, they're both going to attack him, which is convenient. I'm going to do pincer because I want to apply more charges to him so that when he hits with his longsword, he'll hit as hard as he can. He's now dead. Worked out. Welcome back. Okay. Let's get rid of the banish, or the trauma, because now it's not particularly useful. I will just use that because I can, more than anything else. This will apply some bleeds. And I'm just using as many cards with my shielded weasel as I can because it applies poison every time he goes. Get concealed blades out. Smack this guardsman more. It's not going to kill him, but it'll deal a hefty little amount. Go ahead and double team. We'll do flurry to get that overwhelmed, so it's going to take roughly 50% more damage with each hit. Then it's just a matter of removing him. Gain armor equal to the total of adjacent allies on rank. That could be useful, but I'm going to pass. I think it would be better. Receive blessings? Take a look at what weapons they've got in their armory. Warbow, exquisite sword. The warbow can deal extensive damage. Takes 3 instead of 2. He's got... I think he gains 1, so there's just 4. Couldn't do much else. I'll do that. And put the battle... No, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Disheartened, so... Or disheartened, not disheartened? Okay. Okay. Just seeing what exactly I was going up against here. That card so that it does that, and then we'll do that. Now, meanwhile, just gonna whip out the concealed blades. Try and whittle this guy down on the left, because while the Ender Knight has While he has 60 armor or above, all stacks of bleed are converted into vulnerables, which can be useful. But I'd like to work on getting rid of this guy on the furthest away from us here. That's my preference. Okay. There's a kick. Good, good, good. Get rid of the guard. Believe it or not, I think that's the wisest call. Let's do rear guard. He's now dead next time he goes. Let's do the double team as well. And then I will do the pincer to get him more charges. Now, kick. Stab, stab. 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 He's not dead, but he will be soon. Yeah, so next time he goes, he's dead. So I just need to work on this guy in the back. Okay. We were attacking him. So we'll guard up a bit. Here we go. Got a phone call from potential spam. That's gonna stack on some vulnerable. I know it's not bleed, but stacking on vulnerable. Oh, vulnerable doesn't stack. Overwhelm does. There's the difference. Ah! Oh! Oh! Stop bleeding. Stop that. It's unhealthy. Okay. Boy, if I could get some overwhelms on him, that sure would be nice. I mean, I can't really. That's a real shame on the bleeding part. So I figure that this recording, I'll split it up somewhere around after this fight. This is about 52 minutes, so, or it might have been before, so maybe welcome back. But this, of course, is a live stream, but I think I'm going to split it up into videos. I don't need kick. Okay. Let's get some overwhelm. Now I can start applying bleed, which is good. Bleed, bleed, bleed. It's gonna take 36 damage at the beginning of his next turn. Bonk, bonk. Trauma, because that's not going to be useful anymore. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That should be it. Yep. So I don't know exactly where I will be splitting the videos up, but I'm going to have to record a specific hello and goodbye in them. Whenever this opponent gains a status effect, they also gain 2 poison, which is really useful. Because the Weasels are very good at applying status effects. And I'm going to grab Acid Burn, deal 12 damage. If this breaks the target's armor, then you apply 10 poison, so as long as you think it through before you do it, you're usually okay. Let's grab the gem. Oh, it was just apply 3 cripple. That's a shame. That's a shame. Cripple can be useful. Let's go ahead and heal the party by 50%. Because, again, we die, we lose. Also, somebody's getting stamina, but they're going to lose some health. Which is a big old shame. Oh, De Grey. At least he's the big bear anyway. Alright, here's the next informant task. You burst into the prison to find several heavy cell doors flanking the far wall. As you approach, you notice a crude pair of crow's foots carved into the center 2 doors. Your targets. As you lower yourself to the heavy iron padlock, you hear the clamoring of guards echo down a nearby hallway. You suspect even more are on their way as they call for help. So I'm going to pick the lock on the first cell, but I'll have to fend off the guards in the meantime. So they kindly have already split themselves up. But you're going to do 24 damage to my bear. On the plus side, though, I got some rear guard. I'm going to work on the first mercenary in the front. Okay. What do we want to do here? Grab Fortress. Seems like a must. Gonna work on... Cool. Now! All the bleeds. Not gonna quite kill him. I mean, I could technically kick him back so he can't go. That might give him a shot at dying the following turn. Okay, let's get rid of... Let's keep trauma. I want to keep trauma. Let's just get rid of the strike. So let's apply the marked. He's in the front. He's now going to die next turn, so that's fine. It's going to deal 8 plus the 5, which is 13, and that's how much I need to get the restoration. So that's going to heal 4, and then the next turn it'll heal 3, 2, and 1. It's the opposite of bleed. Now, you're making this crossbowman potentially die at the same... And he is. Alright, so they're just gonna both go down. Boom. Lovely. What are we gonna get? Let's get rid of solid footing. Ah! Pooh! Click twice. Alright, let's definitely do that. It's gonna deal 12 damage. Plus 10 poison. Any move that he can do, I want him to, because poison. He's going to attack him and apply some bleed. It's unfortunate, something I'm just going to have to take. We'll end the turn because it doesn't matter. Fight's over. Deal weapon damage if two-handed weapon. Deal damage to the lane. I only have one two-handed weapon, so I'm not going to cloud my hand up with that. Swiftly after the last body hits the ground, you haul the door open and the informant's wife timidly clambers out. You guide her into the corner as you hear a second group of footsteps hurrying down the corridor. We're going to open the second cell. More guards are hot on your heels. I feel like that'd be a different game if we were fighting gods. Alright, let's get rid of the withdraw. Hi, Kel. Bonk, bonk. is. He has less health, so let's attempt to work on whittling him down with everything that we can. 17. That's 20. That's 23. He's dead. Good. Go ahead and do the solid footing. It doesn't really matter. He's gonna apply some bleed, unfortunately. Banishes the next weapon card you draw for the targeted character. What weapon card did we lose? Exquisite Sword. Checks out. Okay, doke. Do the double team. We just need to deal a smidge of damage. That way we can use the acid burn. So that's 16. That's 19. It's gonna take all of them. No, maybe not. He's dead. Good. I just want this banished, so we're good. Ow. Okay. I've got a couple of cards to help on the off chance that I happen to get a ruin card, but so far I've not actually needed them. Okay, now that's not enough. It's gonna take 12 and 3, which is 15. That's not actually enough to kill him, so back up. That's all I can do. I'm working on killing Zebeaver, but it was a bit too powerful. There we go. That's all it'll take. He's dead now. Just doesn't know it yet. There he goes. Taunt. Taunt is the opposite of kick. You burst the second door open and a young wolf rushes out and over to their mother. You explain to the informant's wife the plan of their escape and where they must hurry in secret to meet with her husband, urgently hurrying the two down a narrow alley. That's how I said it. You bid them farewell as you scurry back to the bustling street. Do that combat over there. Okay! Things have gotten worse. So I'm not entirely sure that that's a true statement. He's going to deal 9, 9, and 10 with a smidge of bleed. Get that double team rolling. Bonk, bonk, bonk the front. Get the rear guard rolling as well. There we go. Since he's going to be the one eating a lot of these attacks here. And we'll just get some bleeds going. Don't think I can quite kill the Billman this go round. I think he's gonna get one off. Saying taunt is the opposite of kick is a really weird thing. It is a really weird thing. It's not a standard sentence that people typically say. Alright, now they're gonna both attack him for good old-fashioned 10 with more bleeds. Lovely. It's just what I wanted. Do that. Grab a guard, and we will smack the vanguard. There we go. Do that. Oh, the next weapon attack wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Then we'll do a bit more bleeding. Kidoki. Artichoke. He's dead next go. Ah, stop making the bear bleed. Withdraw. I'm gonna wipe the bleeds away. That's how medical stuff works, you know. Oh, that's some vitality damage coming in hot. Oof. He's got 20. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Not a whole lot I can do here. Taunting doesn't work when there's someone in front of them. I don't know who's attacking him. Alright. Other than the vitality hits I'm taking here. Let's get rid of strike. Let's do momentum and get rid of kick. That's going to enable this to hit. He's dead. There we go. This is overkill, but now he's very dead. Do the rear guard. If you can't see blood, that means you aren't bleeding. Exactly. Let's get rid of one of the round shields. Doesn't really matter what we do at this point. The fight is over. It's just a matter of letting my opponent know that the fight is over. Don't really think playing these cards is necessary. But that. There he goes. Yeah. Bear leveled up. Let's see what we got. We got Bastion at the start of their turn. This character has no allies on their rank. They gain 15 armor. At turn end, if 3 or more enemies are attempting to attack this character, you gain an anticipation. At the start of their turn, all stacks of bleed on this character is converted to vitality. As much as I want vitality for him being in the front, because he gets hit with so many things of bleed, I'm going to do Unholy. Because I think that's going to be a bit more on the useful side. There's some chains, which I probably should have grabbed. I'm just going to grab the 500 XP for the whole crew versus the fight itself. What do we get? Alright, so each combat, Taste for Blood is spawned to your hand. Every time this character kills an opponent, Taste for Blood it permanently increases its stack by 2. Gain brutality equal to stacks of Taste for Blood. But you have to ruin a card in your hand, which we already know now. We have 87 cards to help with the ruining part. We've got 2 cards that will convert ruins. So that's not a huge deal. Whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw 1 card. I'm going to do Taste for Blood, because I think that's going to be a little bit more useful. We'll grab another Vitality. We'll see what else we get. We've got Noxious. All bleed applied to this character is converted to that's not better. Whenever this character ruins a card, spawn a Ren to your hand. That's... He doesn't. She doesn't. They don't. I'm gonna do practice. Grab a third will. I can modify my deck. I can earn some coin. Why do I have a feeling that I have to fight to earn the coin? I'm gonna duplicate a card. I don't know what I'm gonna duplicate yet. Probably something like Double Team, which is just cheap and good. On expiring, party takes 5 damage. That's mean. But I want to see how I can earn money. You look like you know how to get around unnoticed, he says. As you walk by, looking to make some coin, you move closer, noting a strong, dusty aroma. We've got to deliver some powder, but it ain't exactly legal, so it needs to be quiet-like. There's too much going on tonight for us to take the wagon. What say you take it deeper into the city? Some of my men will meet you further along, pay you well on delivery. So I gain 3 black powder, deal 12 damage to rank, apply 3 bleed. If the position behind each target is vacant, move them into it. Permanently ruin this card. Yeah, alright. Party takes 5 damage, which is a real shame. Let's see what we can do to modify our deck. You approach a towering column of fire, a pyre burning for the late king. Upon the many stacks of wood sits an effigy to the old wolf. We're giving a proper ceremony, a small mouse whispers to you from below. It's not right what that prince did. King Esamir was ashamed and would have been doubly shameful of this festival cover-up. He was a stickler for tradition. You should offer something. I can remove 2 skills. I can forfeit a talent. What 2 skills can I be rid of? I mean, getting rid of a strike would be... I almost want to get rid of the black powders, but they deal so much damage and then they're ruined, but I have cards to deal with that. So let's get rid of the strikes. Yeah, if you'd think if you use them, you don't get paid. But I don't... yeah, maybe I don't use them. Maybe I won't use them. Let's see what exquisite weapon we've got. I think I have to pay him. I do have to pay him. I don't want to pay him, so I'm just going to intimidate him. But I do have to ruin a card. Now I wish I had some strikes. Let's ruin the rush. Well, it was an expert bow, which actually is a really good weapon. There we go. Good. Healing. Need. DeGray's not doing so hot. So we got 60, 59, and then 31. So that'll get my guy in the front all the way back up to full health. Let's get the dog in this. Let's see if we can't hire another Weasel. Yes! Now, the real question is, does Wenderly start each combat with 2 will? That's good. I mean, that's not the best thing ever. Lone Wolf is not very useful when you have a whole party. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. If I had the right hand, that would be an amazing thing. I don't have the right hand. But he's also got Gambler. But Weasels. I don't have the right hand for that, so that's out. Let's grab the Weasel. Okay, now. I don't want heavy armor. That's why I keep armor on me. Nope. Really what I'd prefer. Nope, stop it. Would be superior light armor. Yeah. Then we'll look at the combat positions and get Wenderly here. There we go. You vote wolf because you like wolves? Well, we'll bring a wolf with us on the next run here. Because I've found that a wolf and a weasel or a wolf and a hare are really good. Yeah, that'll work better. Alright, boss time. Got the salters. Grit salt! Alright, pick a card to discard. Let's get rid of solid footing. Because... maybe I didn't want that. Anyway. Let's see, what do we have? Attacking him. Hunter's Strike. Oh, well, the good thing is that at least none of these stinking otters have, the nets. The nets are so annoying. Marked isn't a big deal because if I die, I'm dead anyway. Each confrontation rolls. Opponent's character kills an opponent. It's permanently increases its stack by 2. That gets me brutality, so the next character's next attack applies bleed equal to brutality stacks. Okay. Let's get some of that. That's a much better outlook. If opponent is in the opposite lane, applies provoked. He's not in the opposite. I guess he is in an opposite lane because these are lanes, these are ranks. Okay. If I can deal some damage, that sure would be nice. Would attempt to taunt him, though it makes no difference. Just because we get that extra stuff. I need to whittle your armor down if I stand. And I don't stand. This is the thing, I don't know that... I'm scared to use the black powder because I really want to get paid. So... and it permanently ruins that card specifically, so I'm gonna wait till after I get paid. Somebody. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't paying attention. Not to worry. I'll just continue. Can I maybe kill him in one go? Theory. I really don't think that I can. I was at 45. Come on. Come on. It's at 51. Nope, it's at it. Come on. $68. Oh, I think one more might do it. 71. Wow, the boss never got to go. That's crazy. So because of that, I'm going to kick him back, which you will get to go. He'll also, if this opponent has 6 or more marks, which he does not, spawn a despair to the top of the draw pile, so that's not a big deal. Boss never got to go. That's always nice. Okay. Whose card is this? He gets. Whose bleed is this? Bonk. Get some poison. We do this as well, which gets him more poison. Whose shield is this? Charges. Not actually withdrawing him to anywhere, just getting him a little bit more armor. We'll just have to eat. This is it. Oh! We got swapped about. Okay, so if I understand this attack correctly, he will hit him and then move to the opposite of wherever I send him to. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now, meanwhile, that somebody's going to get deals 11 damage if opponent has marked, applies 3 bleed if they do not already have bleed, but he does not have marked, so we're fine. No bleeding. Let's get rid of Fortress. I've got a couple of double teams, so we're going to use them up. That's why double team's so obnoxious. He's now dead. That's everybody's everything. Well, this boss fight's gone way more smoothly than the Spitter one has. Like I said, Spitter's ridiculous. Okay. You got Dagger. Stab him. 8 and 5. He's dead. Doesn't even matter. I'll have to do the rest of the fight. Okay. Now. Equipment, what do we got? Scoundrel's Cloak. At turn end, gain 5 armor. Neither of those are great. To me, personally. I don't prefer them. I want money. I should level someone up. But I want cash money. Grab the chains. I'm gonna need those. Could heal up. Want the XP because I've been skipping some fights. Yeah. Oh, everybody leveled up. Look at that. Okay, what do we got? Acid Burn. Pick any card from your draw pile and place it to the top. could be useful. Acid burn is really nice, though. Anytime he can go more often is a good thing. It's too slippery. I can move around and get a concealed blade. Let's do that. Execute's too good. I'm not even going to look at the rest of them. Execute, deal 10 damage if the target does not have any armor. It deals 20 instead, which is just ridiculous. Alright, what do we got? Every time you spawn a concealed blade, you get a sharp. Oh, yeah. All concealed blades deal additional damage equal to stacks of sharp. The game does not actually show you how many sharps you have. But yeah, it's really, really good. Fight for equipment, get a helping hand. I'm going to kind of avoid the fight. Deal 5 damage. Yeah, Rend is really good. Maybe I do fight for equipment? Let's fight the stinking otters. I beat their boss. One of the otters yells at an onlooking merchant. You square up to the bully and advise them to move on. You've got a lot of bottle, friend. The otter growls. His companions move to encircle you in low, twisting movements. They begin to wheel their famed nets around their hands as they look you up and down. You can smell the sea salt they throw into the air. We didn't hear about Blackfoot's lurking about. They're paying a tidy price to find them. You sure look like you could be from the rancid old hovel. You clench your fists. Oh yeah, my condolences. That smoldering old hovel. Ooh. Alright, so enter Elite Combat and hope that the minions of the boss are better and easier than the... Ooh, look, a Rend. Ruin card. How'd I... Oh, I remember. I had to ruin a card. That's right. Okie dokie, artichokey. First, we look at all the things that you can play on your own. These are all the same strength. Bonk. You're gonna deal 9. All to him. Do that. Ruin a card in hand. Okay, now. I'm gonna do that, because that's gonna draw another card that I can play. There we go. I'll have to stay. I love Sharp. Sharp is obnoxious. He's dead now. Oh, otters. Or weasels. I was thinking weasels, and Chains are useless, except until you get to the fight that you need the chains, in which case having as many as humanly possible is not ill-advised. I'm gonna do momentum, get rid of rear guard. Give him a bit more charge. There we go. Then we'll do this. Okay, now. More of the sharps. So as you can see, he just dealt 19 with his knife. Which is just ridiculous. What are we gonna do here? I don't think I've picked targets cleverly. I don't think I can get him pulled down. Well, maybe? Crap. Nope, that was a bit overkill. Alright. Yeah, that's all I can do. Alright, so what net does is it hurts your armor every turn, as well as you have to deal 30 damage before you can get out of it. Let's do that. More sharps, meaning he's going to be dealing some significant amounts of damage here. 45 from one concealed blade. I wish the game would tell you, and it does not. It doesn't tell you how many sharps you have. But I do know that it's every time you can spawn a concealed blade, right? So it's been 3 each. He just dealt 38. Actually, let's do that. I will go ahead and kick him. That's going to convert all runes in my hand. Okay. Let's get rid of the acid burn, because I think everybody's armor is gone. It is. Okay. Meanwhile, it's going to get the sharp as high as it can. I want to see how much damage this does. 41. It's ridiculous. Oh, love it. I can get the Salter's net. Every time this character plays a weapon card, a concealed blade is added to your hand. No. But I will grab a net. It said fight for equipment. I didn't know I was going to, like, rob them. That's kind of funny. Now, I am going to look at, first and foremost, who's in front. Hasselthwaite, which makes sense, actually. So, I want him to keep the shield. And Wenderly to grab the net. There we go. Grab the chains again. Catacombs. I don't want to shortcut the street. We'll fight. Getting to the point now in this run that pretty good. We'll get rid of the chains because we don't need them. We've got some halberdiers. Wish I had kick out the gate, and I don't. Who are you attacking? One hysterical. When applied, this character loses all armor and cannot receive more whilst they have stacks of it. Ticks down. Okay. However, this will deal some bleeds. Or not. Must have misread that. Okay. Oh! Oh dear, Sharp applies for all the weasels. Oh, no wonder. Alright, anyway. Okay, grabbing a little extra armor back here. Continue to smack him down. Now I can deal the 20. Already dealing 12. He's now dead. Can't do the rear guard. And I'm not going to spawn in more of those yet. So I'm going to have to take... He's dead. I really should have thought that through a little bit further. Oakmont's gonna take a hefty hit here. Yeah. Ow. Okay. There's the Ragged Claw. The Claw. He actually does not have a lot of armor. But you know what? That tends to happen. What is this? Okay. Continue to apply these bleeds here. It's 33. Just gonna apply some of the chains to get them out of my hand. It's useless. This will... Ah! Oh, he's in the front now. Crap! That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. I forgot it's opposite. Time to really deal some damage. Oh yeah, we're fine. Totally was my plan from the get-go. For sure was always the goal. Definitely. Man, Sharp is ridiculous. 27 damage. I'm gonna spawn in more so I get more Sharp. 30 damage, Concealed Blade. Oh, holy cow. More fights. Really need that one guy to get some health back. Okay. Going to do the rear guard. I'm gonna first and foremost work on taking out this this guy, because I really feel like he's almost dead already. Alright, he's now dead man walking. Let's work on getting rid of at least one of these crossbowmen. Okay. Okay, dealing 15. He's now dead. We have one in the hand. He's now dead. Whose sword is this? Yeah, good. Now, two of these guys are dead before they go. Let's get rid of the kick, because that's useless at the moment. Let us do that to him. Meanwhile, we'll do Fortress, because we can. And we'll do that double team back there. Calculate strike him. Anyone who can spawn in Concealed Blades should. Mainly because it's going to make him obnoxious. Okay. That's just mean. Again, not playing the black powder because I don't know how that's gonna... Dead, dead, dead. Oh, it's beautiful. Get rid of the chains. They are useless to me. Do that. Bring these in. Good grief! Your next attack deals damage to vitality. Half the damage is dealt as applied as... Eh. None of these to me are really that amazing. I don't really like the idea of bargaining with death. I just feel like that's not the best thing ever. I'm almost at the point where I'm going to need some cash money, so let's look at what we can duplicate. I really wouldn't mind another one of those. Don't want to duplicate the ruin. Yeah. Duplicate the calculating strike. Death seems pretty chill. Okay. Combat time. I was really looking forward to that hidden gem, too. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's get rid of the taste of blood. Okay, you're gonna attack that lane. You're gonna attack this lane. Those are all equally sucky. So we'll do Fortress. Halberdiers, turning my animals into shish kebabs isn't really the greatest thing ever. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt. We're gonna desperately attempt there we go, to kill at least one of the halberdiers, if not both the halberdiers. So do momentum to get rid of that card. Now, okay. Continuing to apply the bleeds as best that I can here. And beefing up him over there. Now. Okay. Okay. Bonk. He's dead. Ooh, that's a noise. Okay, and on the off chance that I do turn these into videos, and I know I've mentioned it several times, but these could be spread out over various videos. There is construction going on below me, and because of that, let's see, I may mute my mic from time to time. Okay, that is that. Now, shall do that, and I'll come back to you. Okay, might have overdid it a little. Crap, overdid it again. Alright. Oh well. It's worth a shot. This is just ridiculous. redonkulous. We'll do that because poison. We'll do this. I'll get a shield. That's alright because you're about to get attacked. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Whose knife is that? Alright, and then this. Didn't quite get him. Applies 2 bleed. Well, it could be worse. So close. Ah. There's the injury cards. There's the ruin cards. Get rid of that. I was kind of hoping that... Let's see here. I'm not going to bother using this. I don't think. Do that as well. We'll do this. We'll do this. And then back to this. Which is just obnoxious. Yeah. Good night. Okay, let's see here. Task force wasn't a big deal. Off-duty guards, I can rob them. It's just so ridiculous. Technically, I could... Because every time he does that... Okay. Now that's about all I can do. He's dead. Which is just... It's obnoxious. I have a ruin card somewhere in my hand. I don't want to use up taunts. Let's get rid of flash. So I want to pull him forward. Basically, it means he can't go this time. We'll do Blood Frenzy. That converts any ruins in my hand to Rens or Roars or something. Okay. I know my mic's gone in and out, but trust me, the noise that's happening all around me as construction takes place is unpleasant. Now, he's now dead before he even gets to go again. Meanwhile, I will go down here and just start... Oh. That is ridiculous. He needs more stamina back here. That's what he really, really needs. Let's get rid of solid footing. Yeah. This will also trigger the sharp. The unfortunate thing is I can't attack him until... Didn't I do something that would let me? Oh, well. Do fortress. Continue to do calculating strikes. Now I can get back to him. Boom. Lovely. Who are you attacking? He's now dead. He just did 48 with the... Oh, it's so good. Takes a minute to build up to, but it's really good. I don't need that. We'll just fight again. There's a beefy boy. Let's get rid of the chains. Can't use them right now. Didn't get a ton of guards here. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so there's going to be 50 damage dealt. I really need to apply an exceptionally large amount of armor back here as best I can. There we go. I don't know why I'm working on him. I should be working on him. Okay, now meanwhile. If I could magically do the voodoo that I do and kill one of these things out the gate, one of the halberdiers, before he could go, that sure would make me feel a lot better. I'm gonna skip the expert warbow because I'm trying to make sharp be better. There we go. We'll do trauma on you as well. Yeah. He's now dead. I can't use that. Alright. Oh, it's so good. Okay, well my bear's now back there, which isn't the best thing ever. Okay. What can you do? Excellent. Now, who has this ability? Got some good old-fashioned poison on him now. Also gonna kick. You. Draw a card. Okay. Now. 21 and 4. Overkill, but oh well. That's obnoxious. That is. Anyway, second win. God, I bet you did level up. Practice, minimalist. Whenever this character discards, they gain 1. Are you the gambler? You're not. Whenever this character is healed, they gain an additional 5 vitality. None of these are great. I guess I'll do practiced. It's an elite combat that I'd like to avoid for now, I think. I don't really need to heal anybody. Well. Yeah, I don't think I want to heal anybody. I don't want to ruin a card. Alright, there's the escape. This is what we're going to use the chains for. You enter the chamber to find a narrow canal, the water a dirty green. The boat you sent bobs in the water as the informant and his family throw what few belongings they could carry onto it. The gate won't budge, the informant yells, pointing to a hefty iron gate blocking passage to the river. We need more leverage. Help me haul it up with this. He holds a length of iron chain out to you, the other end affixed to the gate and dropped over an overhead beam. As you reach it, dozens of guards begin to flood out from a second entrance further down the chamber. You are drastically outnumbered, but the narrow platform stops them from surrounding you. I'm going to take the chain and help the informant escape. Oh, it spawned them in with barricades. That's lovely. How can I sell my black powder? The unfortunate thing is... He's gonna deal 15. Or 20. He's gonna deal 20 damage because he's on the back rank. I'm gonna waste concealed blades. There we go. Trying to get through. Oh, by the by. We're on a solid footing you so that you can take the additional damage you're about to receive. Again, I hate to... because they're not bleeding. Insult him. Do that. Whoop. Okay. He's not dead, but he's really thinking about being. Somehow it got worse with that turd showing up. Alright. Where are all the chains in my hand? Still in my hand. Alright. Okay. That applies to that. Just do... He's dead. He's dead. Doesn't really matter because more are gonna pop up because I need to play my chains. But the chains, wherever they are in my hand, are way down there. There they are. Let's get rid of unscrupulous. Now, you play the chains. There we go. He's dead, so I don't need to get back to him. Bonk. More chains in my hand. Not getting more chains in my... There they are. Right. Now I just need to kill this guy. That's a crying... Whoa! Alright. One shot him with a... That's... Holy moly. Anything... Let's do acid burn. I was kind of hoping that... As the last guard falls, you just manage to heave the iron gate high enough for the informant to push the boat out to the mouth of the river. Your strength gives out as they cross the threshold, and you release the chain with a mighty crash. I owe you my life, friend, the informant shouts as the boat drifts on. Rest assured, I will uphold our agreement. Make your way to the high gate at dawn. You will have your vengeance. Do the crossroads. Do the crossroads. Flop, flop, flop. Quick thinking, somebody can level up. I really want the person with the sharp to level up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know the story of this game. I still don't understand the story. I don't think the game ever bothered to tell me the story. I want Wenderly to level up, right? Wenderly's the one with the OP out the yin yang. Yeah, he is. She is. They are. Some guards approach. You need to act quickly. Who do you counsel? The one who can one-shot 6 billion health people. With their advice, you narrowly avoid an open combat. They seem proud of their achievement, acknowledging their quick wits. Quick wit. Alright, what do we get? Inspiration. Everyone in this character's rank starts combat with that. Whenever this character receives damage, whenever this character plays a talent, one random card in your hand becomes 0 stamina. That could be useful. And again, another. Don't want to let hesitation expire. Check out the weapon cache. I doubt it's going to have anything in it that I want. If opponent has no armor, apply 5 bleed. Actually, that's better than this. Adventurer's gear, rogue's attire. Alright, somebody can heal, which is a must. Who's got the lowest? 64, 41, 66, 73. Oakmont. The other thing that I want to do... smuggling gang. Ah! I can make my delivery. Hopefully I don't have to fight them. Let's see. But just in case, I want to move these two. So that I don't have to keep taking stamina away from Wenderly. Lovely! The otter grins as he inspects the many full bags of powder. That's a sterling job you've done, friend. He motions one of the others forward. We heard you might need some extra hands on a certain job you got going on. You've done right by us. We can either pay you well or take one of our... Or you can take one of our men till dawn. Take the money. Lose all the black powder. Get 1,000. I can recruit a worker. On second thoughts, we don't want it. I lose all the black powder. No. I've got 3,000 cash, so I'm going to take a person. Or I can fight them. I don't want to fight them. Weasels! Yes! Yes! Whenever you draw this... Cool. can't always mute the mic in time because I don't exactly know when it's going to happen. That's not very good. Every time you play a ruin card... Yeah, I'm not playing ruin cards. Gambler, which is nice. Whenever you draw a concealed blade, transform it into a poison blade. So no more bleeding from anybody. Born leader. Once per turn, when your hand size reaches 0, draw 1 card for... I'm not even looking over here. Start of every turn, gain... Star is telling me that in a little bit that he's heard, it's not too horrible. Now, I have been trying to mute the mic quickly, but if you hear a ka-kunk, it's because, as nice of a microphone as this is, the mute button is a big, beefy button with a big, beefy ka-clunk. And, let's see here. I, have made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Because Redmont's here at the... Let's get rid of this. Hold off on dealing a metric boatload's worth of damage. Okay. So. Because here's the reason I said I've made a mistake is because he's in the front with armor that... takes a minute to get up there. Holy crap. Sorry, I just looked to see how much damage the guys in the back row are going to be giving me. Okay, that's that. Now who has... Does he have one of... No. He has one of these. Boom. This front row... That's going to help. That's gonna help. Okay. So now I don't cause a ton of bleeding, I cause a ton of poison. Which is alright. Okay, now you're gonna deal 18. I prefer that you not. So we'll do the Salter's Net. Then we'll look at how much damage I'm already dealing here. A nice amount. That was only dealing 2. Which has me a little concerned that... This guy's got 69. It appears... Oh, that's not great. It appears that, Sharp has been undone by the fact that they're not applying bleed anymore. I think. Alright. Meanwhile, actually no, you have plague. So we'll kick and we shall taunt, because it makes no difference. Okay, then we're just gonna have to eat whatever's left of this. Got some bleeds happening, which is a shame. Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm fine. Get rid of the rend. Get rid of this. So they're spreading the love quite a bit. Of course, he's dead. I need to work on this guy. Who's got this Rondel dagger? 18 and 9. He's also dead. Now it's just a matter of getting him dead enough, because these aren't standard, because they end up not being, it gets transformed into a poisoned blade, and sharp makes concealed blades deal more damage. That's an unfortunate thing. That really, that's a shame. It's not the end of the world, but that sure feels like it. Now, we will have him play that for some free extra poison. We'll have him play this. Okay, now. That was the wrong target. I meant to... Okay. That is such a bummer. And that is that. Now... That's so disappointing and annoying that I didn't realize that. Because I had a really good build going and now it's kind of been ripped out from underneath me a little bit here. It's not the end of the world. I still have a pretty good hand going, but it's just very annoying. Now. Oh. Opponent has no... Then I get to apply some bleed. Good stuff. Let's continue to try and take him down. He is retaliating a bit every time I hit him for 3 each, but that's okay. Let's see here. The rear guard. He's got 11 and 13. That's 24. He's not gonna die then. We need to... And meanwhile, we'll use more of these, and I'll be depressed. I mean, the poison's fine, but... That is unfortunate. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Now, meanwhile, double team. Get some overwhelms. Who's gonna die first? Probably him. Let us do momentum and get rid of control. Because we're gonna use expert bow to get the banished fire. He's dead. Whose ability is this? Good. And the fight is done. So it's still fine. But I need to look for anything that I can use to modify my hand. Combat would not be it. Let's get rid of Taste for Blood. Gonna get rid of Unscrupulous. Okay, hello. They're going to attack once, then fall back. Free. Continue to bonk. Do that back there. Now we're going to go about the process of applying many much poison. Now with my Weasels in the back rank, I will spread the poison love a little, but I'd like to get rid of at least one of these mice. Continue. That's all we can do there. Just want to make sure that everyone's got a little bit of poison that's going to work itself on building up. Oh, this guy's not dead yet. Oopsie. Now he is. Move. This character moves or swaps to the mirrored lane, so if I hit him and he stays there, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of Cool Under Pressure. And let's get rid of Heroic Strike. That's 30. That's 4x4. And the best thing ever. Okay. Straight up dead. Charges. Pretty beneficial there. Do the calculating strike. Now, can I? I can. There we go. That's better. Who has this acid burn? Let's continue to do this. I don't know that I can get him down far enough. Don't think that I can. Close, but get rid of that. Maybe with the charges it's enough, but I doubt it. Oh, it was. Look at me. Who's low on? You could use this. There we go. We got the regen going there. Okay. I have to be a little smarter with my attacks now because of what we're doing. Get rid of the ruin card. Get rid of solid footing. There we go. Now, let's do that. He's dead now. Spread the love a little bit there. Whoop. Lots of loud noises in the background. Let's see. Get the shield again. Okay. Okay. 16, although he's dead. We're gonna have to eat that though. Okay. Let's get rid of the rear guard. I feel like I might get some better cards. And the guard. Now, he's dead. Pull him up. Didn't quite get through. Yeah, I'm not gonna quite do it. Not going to do the cool under pressure. Just going to look and see who could use some extra armor and apply that there. Okay, get rid of withdraw. Get rid of rear guard. That should be fine. Okay, I'm going to focus him down. He's got this dagger. There we go. He's dead. Good. Oh, you have... He's gonna be bleeding, but otherwise we'll be fine. team. At least one stack overwhelm on him. Meanwhile, really just trying to get this beefed up as high as I can here. Oh, that's pretty good. Bonka, 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 bonka. That's that. Finally got quick hands near the end of the game. That's nice. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves up. I feel like that's the way to go. We are now at the tail end of our run. I've got oodles of cash. Cash money. I have beaten a run. I'd be all hustly to, let's see, 16 and 16 is 28, so I can hire both. But we also have to remember that if somebody dies because I've got pooey armor, that's something to keep in the back of our mind. I got a bill hook. Move/swaps opponent to target position. Apply 5 bleed. Draw 2 cards. Apply foul wound for 1 turn. Whenever the target takes damage, they gain. Got practice, so whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw 1 card. And whenever this character plays a talent, 1 random card. Got Gambler. A 3rd Gambler could be nice. Whenever this character kills an enemy with an attack, their maximum vitality is increased. That's nice to get at the very beginning. He costs more. 22 and 16 is 38, which I don't have. Banish your hand. Draw a card for every... That's not even that useful. Definitely gonna hire you. Well, my party's full. That's right. Should have gotten the bear. I don't want you to have this. Who's in the front? Is Redmont in the front? Redmont is in the front. Redmont also has a good amount of stamina, so he's going to get that instead, and you're going to get this. That's why I hold on to armor. Enter the courtyard. Final boss fight, which is where I always lose. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Actually, I started the replay 2 hours and 29 minutes ago. I'd be a lot more confident if, let's get rid of Taste for Blood. Let's get rid of Unscrupulous. I'd be a lot more confident if I had not gotten that Poison Blade, the Concealed Blade to Poison Blade. Alright. Other thing I have to remember, the first card that I play in every turn while this guy's alive gets banished. So that is, every turn the first card played is banished. He's going to deal 20, and they're going to deal 30, so he's going to take 50 all by his little lonesome. Okay, let's go ahead and do rear guard. So let's do double team. Crap! I even talked about how that was going to happen and did it anyway. Do rear guard. Now. Initiate plan poison. I mean, this isn't a great plan, actually, in retrospect. He's going to move. He's not going to go for a couple of turns. So I'm going to realign that thinking and start applying many much to the warden. He was doing this. It's 47. Flash. I do have a rhyme and reason to what I'm doing here. Believe it or not. Because every time he does something... do that. Meanwhile, oh shit, what is this? Let's apply some armor to the back. Okay, bit more poison. Okay, that's get rid of the ruin. Get rid of withdraw. Okay, now the first card that I play is going to be banished. So if I could conveniently remember that this time, that sure would be nice. There's also a maximum number of cards that could be in your hand, so I'm trying to remember that. I'm going to let that card get banished. People in my back row are about to get hit pretty hard. The warden needs to go bye-bye. If I can make the warden go bye-bye, that would be nice. Okay. Let's do quick hands. Okay, let's do... there. That at least slows him down a little. Meanwhile, a bit more poison. If I could kill... oh, hey. If I could kill the warden. That'd be nice. Got 110. He's gonna die from poison now. Okay, do that. Taunt because it'll apply something. Flash. I don't think I can deal enough. Why won't it let me play the cards? Well, that's annoying. Alright. Okay. Get rid of Slippery. Get rid of Blood Frenzy. Got about the maximum amount of cards that I can. You can stay there. I don't want to move him. He's dead, so I don't really have to worry about that. There we go. Got a roar. Lovely. As far as charges go, we'll give it to him. Got some charges actually, so that's gonna work out. Good grief! Oh, holy cow! He's dead. Next time he goes. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Whose ability is that? Good old-fashioned bleed. Or poison. We'll do the foul wound. Okay. That's the whole front row. What do we got? Okay. Need you to do that. Then does anything. Fortress. Do execute. He's gonna die. He's still gonna hit everybody. Deals 12 damage and applies some bleed. Hesselthwaite is gonna have to take the hit. Well, that's not actually a true statement, is it? Oh, they got charges from that or something. Oh, okay. I still should be able to take it, but... Oh, especially since he died. A little bit of bleeds, but overall we're okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Just applying the attacks wherever I can. Tell you what I should have done that I didn't do, is I should have done that first. Well. Let's get rid of cool under pressure because it's useless to me. Let's get rid of blood frenzy because it's useless to me. He's dead now. Well, we're doing all right. Whose poison blade is this? It's your poison blade. Okay. Might have this in the bag. Okay. Whose is this? This is yours. No scrupulous will do. We go. Hey, hey, hey! 13 rounds. I don't know if the informant gets me a different ending. I really don't know what the point of the informant thing is. Couldn't tell you. Because I don't know. I don't know why I feel so sad at the end. It's like, yeah, I did it! Oh. I really should sit down and see if there's some lore that I'm supposed to understand with this game. It's cool music, though. Very cool music. You think the wolf's supposed to be an honorable duder? And hello. Looks like we won, but feels bad, man. Why is the gate going up in the background? Oh! The game continues? How's that full health anyway? The Spy Master. Okay. There's not a whole lot to do, but at least they heal you up. I wonder what this is. So you have to beat the final boss, beat the game. Holy mac and cheese. So what is this? Ticks up by 2 whenever this character is attacked. When a shadow is spawned, they gain stacks of shadows. Attack damage is increased by Oh. Oh no. Okay. So I need to basically kill him in 1 turn. Duly noted. He's gonna... Ticking bomb. Alright, so what's he doing? At the end of your turn, any cards left in your hand are moved to the disc. This spawns a ticking bomb into your draw pile and attempts to move a party member to the front rank. Ticking bomb, if played, banished. If unplayed during cleanup, deals 25 damage to the last character who played a card. Okay. That's vulnerable. This has got to be first. Now, anytime I attack him, he's going to get poison additional. I'm going to do taunt, because I don't need it. Okay, now... apply 6 billion stacks of bleed. Or not bleed, as it stands, as it turns out, poison. Okay. I'm still bitter about the fact that Sharp doesn't work when it's poison blades, not. Okay. Poison. 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 Actually, just keep doing poison. Double team. We don't have any more. Wink mace. Oh, yes. Oh, you dead now, son. Yes, it's so it's called, where is it? Whenever you draw a concealed blade, transform it into a poison blade. So it's not the same card. And because it's not the same card, annoyingly, it does not tick the boxes of Sharp. Because I was dealing 40, 50 damage, and I accidentally did myself in. He has 100, although, I mean, at least I can just lay on the poison, so now the next time he goes, he will actually die. How many sharps do I have? I don't know, but it would have been up through the roof. He doesn't get to go. And now he will die from poison. This doesn't matter. This is irrelevant. Blah. He did. How many poison blades do I have? Oh, well, you spawn in 3. So I had to do with Will. The prince! Ah. Okay. Oh, crap. Both opponent ranks are active during... Oh, crud. Well, sure was nice, but I do not have what it takes for these guys. The character's vitality cannot be reduced below 30 until all Kingsguard have been defeated. As well, because he's got Magnificent Plate. They all have Magnificent Plate. All cards cost additional 1 stamina while all Kingsguard are alive. The Shadow are actually the least... On the plus side, I have the 6 million bits of poison. Okay. Because they cannot be poisoned. So this is what the informant does. The informant actually gets me into the... Oh. Ugh. Alright. I don't think I can win this, but it's not going to keep me from giving it a shot. He's going to give himself Warrior Stance, ticks up by 1 whenever this character is attacked. When the status reaches 4, 4 Winded is applied to the attack during Warrior Stance is removed. Deal 50 and apply Overwhelm. Applies 2 Overwhelm and moves / swaps opponent's rank to the back rank. Then he's going to hit again. Oh no, it's a different attack. Deal 25 damage to opponents in the lane. For each character hit, one of their talents chosen at random is discarded from the draw pile. Discarded from the draw pile? Okay, anyway. Do Fortress. Then I guess I just start whittling down. So shadows must be like spies. Of course, everybody goes, too. Yeah, I'm not gonna live through this. Too much damage being dealt, and I don't earn enough. Everything costing extra is also kind of brutal. It's my grandiose plan. Gotta believe, I believe that I am not gonna make it. I'm looking at the amount of damage being dealt here, and it's too much. I might live through a turn. Yeah. Move a card to your hand. From the discard pile, I assume. Yeah. Get execute back. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of... no, this. 18 to the whole rank. Technically, I can live through that. That's 25 to the middle. 18 damage. If opponent is in the opposite lane, applies the... that's 20. All in the middle. Okay. It's pacified. That's right. Who has this? Not that it makes a lick bit of difference. Just trying to get rid of one at the current moment. It's almost... alright, he's dead at the beginning of his next turn. And I'm pretty sure we die at the beginning of the next turn. Yep. Even if we hadn't taken the oaths, I'm not sure we would have made it to the end of that. Take out the Spy Master. We died to the Prince. Defeat. Hey, I technically beat the main game. Thank you very much. Weasel's got 13 level ups and Bear's got 4, because that's all I used was Bears and Weasels. Teasels. I am telling you, I could have won. I could have won if, oh, wow. Ooh, Darth Plagueis the Wise. That'd be handy. I could have won if my Weasel, if I hadn't basically clipped the wings of my own Weasels. Still such a shame that that happened. I actually expected that run to go a little faster than it ended up. Now level 10, so... as far as... I don't think we're going to do another run. I think we're going to call it a day, so I appreciate everyone tuning in. If these were videos, I'm guessing I'm going to have to record different... Thank you for following! I'm gonna have to record different outros for most of them, and intros, for that matter. But, for all who have kindly watched, I appreciate you. For Death or Rage, I appreciate you. And until next time, you guys have a great day.